pivoting your business during the COVID-19 pandemic, because today I'm going to share with you whether you should go live right now and a huge breaking news update that you need to know. So make sure that you stay with me to the end of the video, because I'm going to actually teach you how to stay organized with the visual content that you want to share. Make sure that you subscribe. Are you all subscribed? If not, hit that subscribe button and hit the bell. That way you'll know when I go live here every Monday, either dropping a video or going live like I have been for the past few weeks. I'm Subi Zimmerman, and I've taught thousands of business owners like all of you how to make money on Instagram. And today I'm going to really dig deep into Instagram Live, and it's one of my favorite neighborhoods on Instagram. For those of you that don't know about the 4 Subi neighborhoods, let me break it down for you. A couple of videos ago, I talked to you all about the bio and the feed being the first neighborhood and what you need to do to change during our current state of the economy. And then last video I did was all about Instagram stories. And if you have been tuning in to my Subi Lives, let me know in the comments below what you've enjoyed the most, because now we're in neighborhood IG Live, and the next video is going to be all about IGTV. And let's dig into this, you guys, because there is so much noise on Instagram right now, especially on lives. And if you don't have a plan, I don't recommend you going live. So let me tell you when I think that you should go live and when it's worth it for you to actually tap in and hit that broadcast button. Okay? So if you're sharing newsworthy content, and that's exactly what I did when Instagram announced the new update with Instagram Live. I'm going to take you into my phone to show you exactly what this is. So if you have something to share that you know your audience is going to be super excited about and it's newsworthy, then share it. Because I did this Instagram Live the day that Instagram announced that you could share it into your IGTV. I wanted to know exactly what it was all about. So I went live. I took a ton of screenshots that I'm going to share with you guys very soon. And, in just a very short time, I got a lot of views and a lot of engagement on this. But this was newsworthy to my audience. I know that you all want to know the latest and greatest updates that Instagram has, and it's my job as the Instagram educator to educate you all on that. So whatever your field of expertise is, talk about anything that is newsworthy, okay? Another great strategy is to do interviews on Instagram Lives, especially when you bring in guests who can support your content and add value to whatever it is you're going to be talking about. That's a win-win, not only for your guests, but for you, because you get more followers from their followers, because all of their followers get an announcement when they join you live. And to be honest, it makes the live broadcast a little bit more dynamic. I love being interviewed on other people's lives, and I also love bringing in guests from my community to interview when I'm talking and teaching as well. If you have been on an Instagram Live and if you've been on a dual broadcast, I want to know in the comments below, because this is a great way for you to get started if you're afraid to press live broadcast, by going live on somebody else's live and getting interviewed. Also, another strategy on an Instagram Live is teaching and educating, something of value. If you can teach a step-by-step process, or literally taking people through an experience. So whether you are a Pilates instructor or you're making smoothies, you're in the health and wellness space, you're teaching, you're exercising, you're making recipes, you do makeup or skincare or gardening or coaching tips, all of these niches, the riches are in the niches, are great opportunities for you to go live and to teach, as long as you do it with great intention. Which brings me to the next segue of this live, which is when not to go live. So I have been in and out of dozens and dozens of live broadcasts, and I haven't stayed on any of them because I don't know what they're talking about. They haven't pinned their title. I have no idea. There's so much chit chat. They're doing it without a plan. And if you aren't being intentional and you're doing it just because everyone else is doing it, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. And what you don't want to do, and what I see so many people doing, is if they get on a live broadcast and they can't pin their title and they're struggling at the very start to pin their title, they're saying, oh my God, I'm so stupid, dang this, dang that, I don't know what I'm doing. You don't want to do any kind of self-deprecation to yourself, right? You don't want to make you don't want to derail yourself and lose your focus, because there's always a replay. You want to be the authority. You want to be in charge. So if you're not feeling comfortable right out of the gate on that live broadcast because you couldn't pin your title, keep on rolling, keep on going, because right out of the gate now, more than ever, the first few seconds of what you say really needs to hook someone in to keep them interested in staying and watching more. So you need to set the broadcast up for success. Let people know at the very beginning what's in it for them and why they should be listening. You should have a call to action at the very beginning of your broadcast, at the middle of your broadcast, and then again at the end of your broadcast. You need to have a plan, and you need to have a purpose, and you need to have an intention, and I can't say that enough. Because if you don't, it's not going to be a good reflection on your business. So don't just go live because you're bored and you think going live on Instagram is the best thing. I can't even begin to tell you how many accounts I've muted because they're going live so much and I don't like the live content that they're sharing. So don't just go live to go live. And don't worry, if you want to go live, I can totally set you up for success. Now, if you're new here and you've never been on one of my YouTube videos or YouTube Live, hi, I'm Sue B. I'm so happy that you're here. And the very first thing that you probably want to do is grab my free strategy guide. This is 8 pages of helping you understand all of the 4 Sue B neighborhoods. Today, I'm talking specifically about Instagram Live, but I always talk about all 4 neighborhoods, the places that you can create content, because guess what? People are hanging out in different neighborhoods depending on the way that they like to consume content. So that feed is your evergreen content. Your stories is more in the moment, sharing behind the scenes of your business, taking people with you, and really being able to help broadcast and amplify and promote the content in your feed. And your lives, well, this is where you can show up as the authority if you do it well. Now it's time for the big Instagram thank you. You're always making updates that make me so happy and keep me so busy so I can constantly be coaching and teaching all of my students. Yes, now your Instagram lives can be saved as an IGTV in your feed versus the old way where it was saved just in your stories for 24 hours. So you want to be even more intentional than ever. This matters so much with your Instagram strategy. And this is going to benefit you because the time that you're putting into your live, and you're creating really good content, it can live on in your feed. It's kind of like you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. And don't let going live scare you, because this is an opportunity for you. And when you have a reason of why you're going live, you want to think about, this is the number one thing you want to think about. What is the action that you want people to take? Why are you doing it? What is that call to action? So you want to make sure that you let people know what it is you want them to do. Why should they stay on your video the whole time? And you need to think about this as evergreen content, being that business brand authority. And if it's not good, if you go live and you're like, it's not a representation of your business and your brand and your authority, don't keep it in your feed. Seriously, let me know in the comments below, how many lives have you watched this past week or past weekend where you actually stayed on for the whole live broadcast? I want to know in the comments. Share with me. And if you know someone that does a great Instagram live, please drop their Instagram account as well. When you're commenting on this video, always put your Instagram handle. Put an @ in front of your name of your handle. And if your handle has nothing to do with your name, you can then say your name after you write your comment. Giving a comment in this video gives you an opportunity to be connected with other people in this community on this comment thread. And if all of you all of you are dropping your Instagram handle on my YouTube videos, which is what I tell you to do every time, then this is a great place for you to start to connect with other amazing people. And you can tell me in the comments below if you've met other people from the Ready, Set, Graham community who are just amazing. Okay? But next week, I'm going to be sharing, like I said, all about the fourth neighborhood, IGTV. So I got you covered the next time I'm on a live. Now, this is where I want to take you back into my phone and show you what you need to know about this update right now. So I'm going to go into my camera roll and I am going to share. I actually teach this to you guys. I'm going to link the video below, how to organize your photos. But I always organize my content and my photos in an album because then it's easier for me to tap into that album. So I am going to show you exactly what happens when you go live on Instagram so that you are all comfortable. So this was the live broadcast that I did, and I said there was breaking news, and I pinned my title. And if you don't know how to do that, just stay with me because I have other YouTube videos that I'm linking that will help you do that. So I don't want that to be the thing that you don't know how to do. But you can see that it's pinned by looking at that pinned title. Breaking news, IG Live update. So that is the first image I wanted you to see. After your broadcast, Instagram asks you if you want to end your video. This is what you will see at the end of your broadcast. Okay? And then after that, Instagram then shows you this. They show you the amount of people that were on your live broadcast. I had over 434. You can then either share it to IGTV or delete the video. So if you don't feel like your video was worthy of saving in your feed, you can delete it right here. And then after the live, I want you all to pay attention to this. This is exciting. You can either use the first frame of your live, which I did because it was on brand, or you can add a thumbnail from the video by simply just finding the best thumbnail and sliding your finger, or you can add an image from your camera roll. You need to do this, so that means you need to plan if you want it on brand, that cover image, have it ready in your camera roll so that after your live broadcast, you can share it. Then you can put your subject line and your description of that video. And this is something that you can edit on mobile after. And then you can add it to your series if you've created an Instagram IGTV series. And then you want to make sure you toggle post a preview so that it shows up in your feed. So as you can see, I have several different channels, series in my IGTV. I have one about health, brand crushes. This one is under Instagram tips. I have my favorite gear, my Ready, Set, Graham community, and business tips. And then you can easily add a new series if you want to do that as well. And then it publishes, and it does take a little bit of time to publish to your IGTV channel. So be patient. This video was almost 38 minutes, so it took a little longer than usual. And then once it was there, we're back to this screenshot. I had on the bottom left, you can see that I put it in the series Instagram tips. I had over 1,100 views, 31 comments, and then Instagram is trying to keep you on the IGTV channel longer. So it says browse IGTV on the bottom right. So you can immediately go into another IGTV video, and now it's in my feed. So I'm going to take you back into Instagram really quickly. You guys digging this? Isn't this amazing? I'm so excited about this because I want to make sure that you all understand that if you're going to use the image that you start your broadcast with, that it's on brand. And as you can see right here, it's on brand right here as the IGTV, right?
Really,
now, what I
really
want,
important
what I
that-
want all of you to do is come on over to the Instagram expert. And this is the post that I use to promote this live broadcast, right? And I want to know, what are you enjoying about this update? Let me know on Instagram, and more importantly, drop it like it's hot here on YouTube so that the YouTube juices keep on going and more people can join Subi here on Cape Cod with the fabulous fedoras and the beautiful glass bottles. So I appreciate you guys being here. One more reminder to grab the strategy guide, SueBZimmerman.com/guide. I want to make sure that you get this. I need to position it better. -520. If you are new, you want to get this. It is 8 pages of everything you need to know about all 4 of the Subi neighborhoods. Thank you so much for joining me. I would love to know in the comments right here on YouTube, was this helpful? Do you have any additional comments, any additional questions? I'm going to now take you quickly into my phone and give shout outs to those of you, because I said I would be doing this. I want to share with you, when you make a promise, you always need to deliver on that promise, or people are just not going to trust you, right? Well, in my stories today, I asked you guys to tap in and ask a question on this post. It was the post in my feed promoting this YouTube Live, which I always do on Monday. I always use Instagram to promote our YouTube videos. And then I said for you guys, I will be answering some of your questions today at 3 p.m. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to go into this post, and I actually gave some hearts to the ones that I wanted to answer because I thought they were really good for everybody. So Jenny asked, should you have a minimum amount of followers before opting to do an Instagram Live? I don't think you need to have a minimum amount of followers, but I think you need to feel like if you're going to broadcast and people don't join your live, that you're okay with that because people can see it then in your feed as an IGTV. So if you're someone that's going to get discouraged that there's not people joining your live, you might want to rethink your content strategy there. Jenny Flintoff, I hope that this was helpful. Thank you so much for your awesome question. We had a couple other good questions that I want to make sure I answer. Be Well with Christelle asked, should you publish a video on your feed preview as well or keep it hidden in the IGTV? Is it better to publish directly to IGTV or download first, add subtitles, then publish? So I don't think there's a better thing to do. It's what's best for your audience. So if you feel like you got a really good take on an Instagram Live and you want to share it right there and then in your IGTV channel, then share it. Or if you're someone that wants to plan a little bit more and upload it directly with IGTV, then go ahead and do that. And then finally, we had one more question that I wanted to answer on this live broadcast. Thank you, Emily. Carol, photography. Is there any way to see live comments after the live is done? It's awesome that you can save them, but sometimes I miss the comments. All right, so on the replay in your feed, there are no live comments from your Instagram Live. It's a clean publication into your feed. So that may change things for some of you. I love that it kind of creates FOMO. Like if you want to be a part of that real conversation on a live broadcast, join the live broadcast and be a part of that conversation. And I absolutely love going live, but I'm going to be shaking things up now that there is this update. Are you going to be shaking things up too? Let me know. And thank you so much for tuning in today. I will see you next time.